This isn't your typical vending machine.
There is the occasional child, though, that looks and goes, "Where's the chips?"
Yeah, no snacks here. But that doesn't mean this machine isn't in high demand.
Isn't that amazing? This is our book vending machine.
Yep, packed with books. Teachers and parents thought this would get the kids reading. And it's working.
Trying to earn their gold coin to get a book.
Every time a student earns a gold coin, they get to visit the machine. And the principal says everyone's going to earn a coin.
I just want them to take away that they've done something remarkable, and reading is a lifelong skill. And if they own a book, that ownership of a book is so important. And just to feel pride in what they've done, and they can continue to read.
A creative idea dispensing an indispensable life lesson.
There we go.
Now that's good to know.
In that moment, everything disappears. It's just you and the story and the listener, and nothing else matters.
I feel great. I feel happy for myself and not giving up.
It's not very often that you hear a lot of people that do something that they absolutely love, and it's been an awesome experience.
It warms my heart to know that we are helping people, and we've always tried to be that way.
First day we met, she said she loved me, and I felt it.
Our passion is to make sure that these children feel valued and cherished and loved and worthy.
You can't change everything right now, but if you can share what you love with your community, you can make an impact with the people around you.
Hey everybody, and welcome. This is Good to Know. I'm your host, Lindsay Boach, and today we are falling in love with all of the innovative people that our storytellers have met, like this thoughtful guy in Florida.
When Presley Capina could no longer visit his grandmother because of the pandemic, he started calling her on the phone, but that didn't work either.
She also has dementia, so she's pretty forgetful. I would call her, and 5 minutes later she'd call back, and it'd be like we didn't talk, and be like, "Grandma, we just spoke."
So Presley decided to communicate in a way she'd never forget.
So I started sending her cards, and she went from being sad and depressed and anxious to all of a sudden she's getting all these cards, and she's like putting them all around her room. She's showing her nursing staff.
He says doing things the old-fashioned way lifted her spirits and continuously made her feel loved.
It was just so wonderful, and there was just like a 180-degree turn in her well-being. And then I kind of thought, if this had such a profound effect on her, I can probably do this for other people.
And that's when Cards for Grandma was born. For $11.99 a month, you can send your loved one 2 handwritten cards a month, all made by Presley.
So it's just something so fun and just so personable. And to have something tangible to hold on to, it really makes it all the much more special.
Because feeling special and loved is unforgettable.
A California man's innovative idea is helping him make a fresh start.
When it comes to essential business, his might be the most essential of them all.
This is a pre-mixed disinfectant solution.
After all, he's the one keeping the most essential of businesses open.
We fight bacteria, and we bring quality to everything we touch.
Meet Timothy Jackson, owner, founder, and CEO of Quality Touch Cleaning, a company that, according to its website, cleans beyond what the eye can see. And in the age of COVID, business is good.
I've actually been able to bring people who needed work into a source of income and employment.
For an essential business like Truvian Sciences, a COVID outbreak would be a devastating blow to its progress.
People touch stuff all day long. Yeah, I'm the TSA guy. I like to put a little name to it.
TSA is Jackson's own term for touch-sensitive areas. He knows where bacteria lives and how to kill it. But how he learned these skills is a complicated journey.
Like the School of Hard Knocks, literally.
That school was here at the California City Correctional Facility.
I was incarcerated on weapons charges.
Jackson joined an Oceanside gang when he was just 14. By the age of 24, he was in prison. After years in and out, he chose a different path that would offer a new life. So he joined a prison work program that taught him how to clean and disinfect hospitals with the highest standards.
Everything that I know about cleaning, that's going to be my ticket, and when I get home.
And that's when Jackson was introduced to Defy Ventures. Think Shark Tank for prisoners. He spent 5 months in an entrepreneurial training program, which culminated in a pitch competition judged by venture capitalists and CEOs.
Presentation starts in 3, 2, 1.
Mark Bowles, a San Diego biotech and technology entrepreneur, was there to hear Jackson's pitch.
To really make a difference, you have to do more than put a sign in your yard or post memes. I think you have to actually go do something. And this program does make a big impact. You're not with him very long before you realize this guy is shot out of a cannon.
After several pitch rounds, Jackson ended up placing second. And by coincidence, that very night, he was released from prison.
It's been a long time coming, and by the grace of God, my date changed, and I go home tonight with you guys.
Bowles and his team invested in Jackson's startup, and when COVID hit, he was hired full-time by Truvian.
Dina, what's up?
He's a full capitalist now. He's got, stock options, and he is, working in a high-tech company.
To understand what a life transformation this is for Jackson, you must first know the recidivism rate for prisoners after 3 to 5 years of release is roughly 70%. Timothy's been out of prison for 3.5 years and continues to rebuild his life.
For somebody to be able to do that, it just spoke volumes to me.
No one is happier for Timothy more than Lieutenant Torino Valdivinos.
But my first experience with Timothy was on the night that we arrested him.
Now the two speak together, offering a way out to troubled youth in Oceanside.
It's probably my favorite part of our program, when we let the kids know our past and that bond that we have. It is like incredible, the look on their face.
It is it's humbling, man. You won't catch me on the other side of that recidivism number again. But so, yeah, I'm humbled, man.
A former police officer in Florida is using her skills to innovate her career.
I realized after being home so much these past few months that my pantry was a mess.
While at home, Sharon Scheel finds herself craving organization and order.
I just was buying, and I didn't know what I had. So I had a lot of jerky, evidently. Some of it was moldy in the back.
She called in a natural-born organizer, Jessica McGillicuddy, the founder of the Pop Home.
Because of COVID, people are spending so much time in their homes.
Her new business started booming during the pandemic.
They're realizing while they've been home that there's all of this chaos that is ensuing within their cabinets.
You might be surprised to find out the organization guru is a former police officer.
The main reason I went into law enforcement was to help people. So I wanted to do something where I could still have structure and help people.
If you're not comfortable having someone in your house yet due to COVID, there are other options for you. A virtual option that you can customize, and it also costs a little less money.
Before and after pictures are Pinterest worthy for sure.
The Pop Home is a luxury, but I think that it's also a necessity.
Her blog offers up how-tos, so you can do this on your own as well.
It just kind of clicked one day.
She believes key areas of the house to organize first include the kitchen and the bathroom.
Take it one step at a time.
Her advice: don't get overwhelmed.
They will find something in their closet that doesn't belong there, so then they'll go to where they believe it belongs, realize that that area is pure chaos, and then start organizing there too.
Organization in a time of chaos can't be understated.
It's helping them streamline, is what I like to say, their lives and providing a little bit more calm in the storm.
In New York, you have like these little tiny apartments and all my furniture kind of folded down the sides.
When Lee Mayer moved from New York City to Denver, she went from a tiny one-bedroom apartment to having much more room, but she didn't know how to fill it.
Even though I'm not a designer myself, I'm totally the person that's always flipping through home magazines. So it was a personal passion of mine. It's where you spend all of your time with the exception of work.
Now, she's the founder of Havenly, an online interior design company giving even people on a modest income the chance to have a catalog-worthy home.
We started out with people that were a little bit like me, young professionals in their 30s and 40s who were, starting families, but maybe were on their second and third homes, and they were really thinking about investing.
The way it works is you go to their website, fill out a quick style questionnaire, and they'll pair you with a decorator. From there, all the correspondence is virtual, complete with a 3D rendering of what your dream space would look like.
So you can see your home completely decorated, almost looks like a picture. And then we fill up your shopping cart so you can click and buy all in one place.
Lee insists you don't have to buy any pieces from them. You simply pay a small fee for the design idea. And now is the time to reimagine your home.
The biggest thing we're seeing is multifunctional spaces. So people converting their dining room into their schools, converting their bedrooms into office spaces. I think right now being able to provide people a place that feels really comfortable, really functional, but also really pretty and really, really lovely to be in has made a world of difference to a lot of people that are stuck at home.
Feeling inspired yet? There's so much more to discover, like how this woman turned her green thumb into a thriving business.
I actually started creating succulent pumpkins with my grandmother every fall as a hobby. Posted some photos on social media my first year out of college, and it just blew up.
It's good to know.